Hey guys, I'm Jax.
And I'm Victoria.
And you're listening to
Like Totally Random, a new podcast about music, movies, Netflix, and everything in between.
So have you seen this thing on it came up on my Twitter feed this weekend about phone number neighbor?
Yep, I sure have. I'm living for these, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, same.
They are so funny.
They are. The responses people are getting is just hilarious because, like, honestly, it's how you would respond.
Right.
If you had no idea that any of this was even happening.
Which, I mean, you'd have to live under a rock not to know.
Yeah, totally. Or, like, younger kids or, like, maybe older people.
Well, my favorite one, I think, like, the whatever tweet is like, my number neighbor lit me up or something like that. And it was literally a kid and he's like, how old are you? And the guy's like, I'm 25 or something. And the kid's like, I'm 13. And he's like, wow, so you're 25 and still doing internet challenges?
Fucking savage. Or like the one I actually just saw. And by the way, guys, I'll actually post this stuff on our blog. Some of these screenshots of these. Of these phone number neighbor fails, basically. It was one where it was like I think it was a woman. So he was like, hey, what's going on? This is your phone number neighbor. And the other person was like, block. Instantly just like block. Yeah. And then like he responded, he was like, bruh. I like those ones, like short and sweet. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Right. I don't know. I don't know if I would ever do it personally. Like, I don't
think so.
No, I have got too much going on in my day, but like, not that I don't enjoy seeing them.
Yeah, I love seeing them, but like, honestly, this has me low-key stressed of like, somebody's gonna do this to me. Like, and then I'm like, I have to be funny because they're probably gonna post it on their social media. No. It's like a lot of performance anxiety around it.
She's stressed out about something that's only 20% probably going to happen to her.
I mean, realistically, I have a number neighbor above and a number neighbor below. So it's twice the possibilities.
So 40%.
I don't know. I don't do math.
Love it.
But there was one that I saw where they texted their number neighbor and the dude was like all paranoid. He's like, who are you? I never gave you my number, blah, blah, blah. I have a girlfriend, whatever. And then the girlfriend starts calling the number nonstop and like freaking out and is like, oh, are you some bitch he's fucking? And like all this crazy gnarly shit.
That motherfucker is cheated.
I mean, absolutely.
If you can't trust somebody, come on.
You know he's on a short leash, and that's why he was like, I have a girlfriend immediately.
Immediately. Mm-hmm. Who did you go and give your number to this weekend?
Right?
Must have been plenty of people.
Mm-hmm. Somebody's busted.
Busted, motherfucker. That's what you get.
I feel like there was another one that I saw recently that I like. Oh, there was one where the guy was like, where have you been? I've been waiting for you to do this to me like for 3 days or whatever it was.
He was strictly waiting for his time.
Yes.
Love it.
I was like, you can initiate too.
That's true. That's true. It's just not a one-way street here, people.
Yeah. I'm not initiating number neighbor. Sorry.
You're
probably old.
Living in the dark ages over there.
You probably have like a T9 phone.
Hey man, don't clown on those old school Nokias.
Oh my god. Those weren't even those were
T9.
Those were
T9 for sure.
No, I'm thinking like flip phone.
Oh, that's not T9.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. But the buttons didn't have the give like the Nokia.
That's true.
They were like the
yeah. You could do it real
fast.
I
was so good at those. I could do it under my desk at
school. Same. I used to go out on the weekends and have it in my pocket, and if some person was bugging us, we'd be like, let's get the fuck out of here.
100%.
And their phone, like, it was so inconspicuous. And now, like, oh no, can't do it now.
Everybody can see your light from your smartphone.
But an added benefit of having, like smartphones now these days, guys, is that everybody's on their phone all the time.
Yeah.
So it's not like you even need to be that conspicuous anymore.
That's true. I mean, I guess it depends on the situation.
Yeah.
And like, at least the Android phones, they have swipe.
Yeah.
So I can literally not be looking at my phone and just swiping a text.
Dude, you did that the other day and I was like, shooketh.
I've been thinking about this lately, and it's kind of random, but what is your favorite, or should I say, what's your guilty pleasure movie?
Oh, no. I want to say Twilight, but I won't.
I think that's been established.
Yeah, we already know this. That's a hard one. What's yours?
Okay, I have a few, and they're really stupid. Number one would be Scorpion King.
Oh my god.
I don't know why. Anytime that movie is on, I'm going to watch it.
Oh no.
I don't know why. It's so bad, but it's entertaining.
But it's good bad. It's terribly bad.
Yes. Yeah. It's like, they didn't take themselves super seriously or anything like that.
Yeah.
And I think it's just, something to have on. I do the same thing with The Italian Job.
Oh my god, I love The Italian Job. First of all, it has Marky Mark in it.
Absolutely.
In his prime. Mm-hmm. I mean, come on. And Jason Statham back in the day.
Before he was like a thing.
Yeah, before he was super huge. Mos Def.
Yes. He's my favorite.
Same.
Of all time.
Love him.
And like,
I had a bad experience.
oh my god, so good. And the scene where they flash back and he...
Oh, he's a kid?
Yes. And he puts the bombs in the toilet and that's why he can't hear out of his ear.
I love that they had to give us that explanation.
So good. That visual is so perfect.
That's true. And his froze to one side.
And he's like, what?
What?
So good.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What else?
But yeah, I don't know why. I like the movie, but I don't necessarily like love it. I'm not obsessed with it or anything, but it's one of those movies, if it's on, I have to watch it.
Yeah. Well, it's an easy watch.
That's true. There's action, there's like stuff happening, but it's a heist movie. I love heist movies. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, heist movies or shows. So that kind of checks those boxes, but yeah, I don't know why.
I think I figured one out. I love Jake Gyllenhaal, first of all.
Yes, naturally.
Love of my life. Day After Tomorrow gets me.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, love it. Absolutely love it. A young Jake Gyllenhaal, a younger Dennis Quaid, which I'm okay with in this movie. And I don't know, there's something about the fact that it's so not dystopian, but definitely kind of end of time.
Right, apocalyptic.
Mm-hmm. I love that shit. So yeah, definitely Day After Tomorrow is
Anne Hathaway in that one?
No, it's Rasmussen. Emily? The girl?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yeah.
That's so random.
Love it. Or, gosh, what else? Actually, Italian Job has to be, like, up there for me as well. Oh, my God, I've got one. This is embarrassing.
I love it.
But I can never go past Drumline with Nick Cannon.
Oh, my God. What?
Dude, it is actually not a bad movie.
I don't think that's correct.
I don't know. He is not a great actor. That's not what I'm saying. But there's something about this movie. So I think it's a bit of nostalgia for me because when this came out, I was in high school and I was in drill team.
Oh my God.
I know. And so can you imagine? And so we also played with the band and the drum line. And so I think it kind of holds a little like soft place in my heart, but it's just so ridiculous. Like just so stupid. And anytime I would ever come across it on TV, I would 100% watch it.
Oh my, see, that's me and Scorpion King. I get it.
Yeah.
But oh my God, that's so random.
I know.
I think I've seen that movie like twice.
Yeah. I mean, that's all you really need to see it.
Oh my God. Nick Cannon. Wow.
I know.
Oh my God, what a throwback.
I know.
But I mean, that makes sense. It ties to like your personal history or whatever.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. It definitely comes from like the roots.
Yeah. Like it's a movie about me. I'm in high school, when everything's about you.
Oh my God. Stupid.
I love it.
So speaking of guilty pleasures, Victoria.
Yes.
I love to make mixtapes as a guilty pleasure for summer, like going on vacations and stuff. Do you kind of do the same thing?
I mean, I curate playlists all the time. I like the idea of calling it mixtape. That sounds like a throwback, and I love it. Since we both really like making playlists and we're both really passionate about music, we decided to make our own summer playlists. Do you want to kind of go through what yours are going to be like?
Yeah, sure. I actually made two, because I generally tend to kind of vibe in either the melancholy kind of aspect, the melancholy, if you've heard the Jake Gyllenhaal episode, or a more like upbeat kind of, if I'm getting ready to go out sort of vibe.
I did the same thing. I did two. I couldn't commit to just one. I'm in a weird like transition-y phase, I guess, where I really go from something super upbeat where I want to set shit on fire or really melancholy.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. So should I start? with my playlist?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to start with my kind of upbeat going out playlist. So I tried to pick a few things that were across the spectrum in terms of like type genre of music, or not only that, but kind of decade, like generational sort of stuff. I've got quite a varied preference of what I like to listen to. So with my summer hit list, I tried to pick some stuff that kind of spoke to me, like getting ready to go out. Halsey's in there a little bit. I get a little bit dirty with some Grimes. Not Lil Nas X is in there, of course. I tried not to have by women in there, but it just so happened. So, of course, Lady Gaga's all up in there, and Miley Ray Cyrus.
This is Miley Ray Cyrus.
And then I towards the end of the playlist, I get a little bit more upbeat, you know, like if I'm having a few drinks, if I'm a few drinks in and we're almost ready to go out. So Jay-Z's in there. Oh. And it actually ends with Outkast.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, a little throwback to you. So I actually realized this in the past couple of years that I love pop all of a sudden in my life, and with an R&B kind of vibe. So that's
interesting. Not so bubblegum then.
Right. I'd like to think of it as like dirty pop.
Dirty pop.
Dirty pop. When you can't stop. And then you like this dirty pop. Fuck, I played that fucking album so much.
I'm dead.
Oh my God, I'm embarrassed
Jesus.
to say I know every single word of that song.
Don't be ashamed.
Nah, no shame. What about yours? What's in your summer?
Okay, so like I said, we did two. I guess my kind of going out playlist has a lot of Lizzo. I love her. A lot of random songs. Some things that I listened to in high school, some things that I've recently picked up, some things that are maybe a little more techno. Just things that I generally listen to when I'm about to go out. When I have to force myself to really, like, get in that mood. I'm going out. I'm going to have a good time. You cannot stay on your couch again tonight, Victoria. Those kinds of songs that make me want to get up and get ready and go.
Right.
My less upbeat playlist, I guess, is more for maybe the end of the night. You've just had a great time at the club or with your friends, wherever you went. And it's that middle of the night kind of stillness. You don't know if you're going to keep going, if you're going to go home. You basically don't know what's going to happen. The night is full of possibilities, but it has a bit of like a melancholy vibe, or melancholy, if you will.
Basically what you're saying is this would be the soundtrack if you were trying to decide if you were going to go home with someone or not.
Absolutely. Well, if you're trying to decide if this person is going to be the love of your life.
Probably not.
Or is it even worth that one night stand?
Or if he's going to leave at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Or if he's going to steal your organs.
It's all up in the air.
Who knows? It's 3 a.m.
Tonight could be your night.
To die or have a great time. What about yours? What's your, more mellow playlist like?
So I'm, like I said, I'm definitely on the spectrum of being melancholy, like 90% of the time, right, as far as like my musical taste goes. My chill list consists of a lot of, I realized at the end of it, Australian or Kiwi bands or artists. Kiwi meaning people from New Zealand. So I have Halsey on there as well. I actually have a throwback of Gem. Do you remember Gem?
Oh my God.
I know. Crazy, right? And then Fleetwood Mac's in there.
Oh.
I tend to run with women artists and just like adore them. I love really strong female voices. So there's quite a lot of females on here, including Tegan and Sarah. So
oh my God.
Just a little gay for you. let's just end very gay. So yeah, it's pretty chill overall. And
so what's the inspiration for the chill playlist aside from just being gay?
I don't know. I love a good throwback song, and I think a lot of the songs that I tend to gravitate towards have like really chill instrumental pieces to them. So outside of being at least half gay, there's some Crowded House, Fleetwood Mac. I love a good guitar. So
a good guitar riff, if you will.
Yeah, a good chill guitar riff,
Nice.
though. Like, not Def Leppard, which is a totally different
God.
playlist.
I was
FYI.
thinking Santana, but okay.
Wow, two totally different people here, guys. I'll go Def Leppard over Santana any day.
I just think of like a really intense like acoustic guitar, and I go Santana.
You know what I think of Santana and a good guitar riff is what's that song he did like a collaboration with? Starts with an M. Matchbox 20.
Are you kidding? That's what it was?
Yeah, Matchbox 20.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That was good though.
That's a great song. Like, what is that, 2000, 2001 or something?
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that was my introduction to Santana.
I think that probably was mine too. I didn't grow up with a ton of like musical influences in the more Hispanic kind of genre, so that was my first introduction to Santana.
Only Spanish music, if you will, is the Gypsy Kings.
Oh my god,
dude,
Bambolea!
Yep.
Oh my god,
mom
dude.
like had the CD, and it was the only thing that we would like listen to all the time. I know all of their songs.
Same.
Greatest
whatever, whatever album that song comes from, 100% know every single word.
Same.
Yeah, and coupled with that as well is the Enya album.
Oh no, my mom wasn't into Enya.
Oh my god, Becky, too much. Thank God. Thank your lucky stars. Yeah, so luckily for you, you didn't have to listen to Enya for at least 5 years out of your life.
Yeah, my mom's weird. She's kind of tone deaf. So she, I feel like, doesn't enjoy music the way that other people do.
Oh.
She likes music, but she cannot sing to save her life. If my mom sings, it's the end of the world.
Yeah, same.
So she wasn't ever really super into music. It's not like, sometimes I feel like there's that like trope or whatever idea of like the dad who's like super into all the cool music and his kids listen to like classic rock and nobody understands them. I never had that. My dad, as cool as he was, like listened to the Beatles and random stuff from like the 70s and 80s.
Right. When did your dad come over here?
My dad came out here in the 80s. My mom did as well. So like the early to mid 80s.
So that was like his first introduction into American music, or were the Beatles popular in Lebanon?
I mean, the Beatles I think were popular everywhere. So he loved the Beatles, but my dad's always been super musical. He can like pick up a drum, an instrument, whatever, and can just play it.
Oh shit.
He sings pretty well also, but more than anything, he's more of like a musician.
Okay.
And he used to be in a band, and my dad likes to tell tall tales. Like, when I was younger, he told me he was on the French national team for soccer.
Oh, my goodness.
And that he was in a band. I think he was genuinely in a band, but I don't know that they were as huge as he says they were.
Right.
He has a friend that's in that band who actually is apparently really successful over there.
Oh, shit.
But I feel like if you're just able to kind of sing, you're really successful in, like, the Arab music scene, you know?
Right.
My dad always
They
makes
just, like, grasp onto...
I think so.
Any talent.
Yeah, like any kind of talent. Like, if you can't make it in America, you can make it over there. You know what I mean?
Right.
My dad always makes me watch all these, like, music videos whenever I go to his house and stuff like that. Oh, my God.
Love it.
Yeah, but, it's kind of funny. I guess I inherited this from him. I cannot hear a song and not sing along to it. And I know it's an annoying habit, but I cannot resist it.
Like, out loud?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I have to sing my heart out. Like, it'll be a commercial. You know those those eHarmony commercials with the, like, Etta James at last or something?
Yeah.
Every time that commercial comes on, I have to sing along with it.
Dude, no.
I'm so annoying. It's true.
Wow, that's brave.
But what about you? Did your parents, like, listen to cool stuff growing up, or did you just kind of find your own way?
I got kind of both, actually. Mm-hmm. My mother is also, I think, somewhat tone deaf, but she definitely gave me that 80s influence. She loved a good R&B group in the 90s, so I got that kind of, I love hip hop and all like R&B influences nowadays, but my dad and my stepmom introduced me to like Radiohead. One of my first concerts was actually Rage Against the Machine.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude. So I've got quite a lot of varied influences within my cranium of like, and it's kind of molded me into having quite a lot of different types of things that I like now. I like everything that, makes me dance. I like really melancholy stuff. I almost cannot not say melancholy now.
It's just because
I want to say it
I really hope that I'll say it and like Jake Gyllenhaal will come out of nowhere and correct me and be like, it's melancholy.
It's melancholy, bitch.
It's not the first time today.
Oh, Jake. That's goals right there.
I love him.
So yeah, like I definitely have a lot of things that I like. And luckily for me, I had parents who were really musical in terms of wanting to listen to music. Mm-hmm. Neither of my parents have any musical bones in their body of things that they can actually do. No instruments. My mom is a terrible singer. My dad plays, my bio dad plays like some mean air guitar in his car, but that's kind of about it. So
same.
Yeah. I've been luckily, like, I'm really happy that like Rage Against the Machine was brought up to me really early on in my youth, because not a lot of people can say that. Like, I went to my first concert with my dad to Rage Against the Machine, and that's definitely something that's not that common. So
that's cool.
Pretty happy about that. Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of weird because I always have been into music. I've always loved singing along to things. I have that disease.
Same.
Where I just sing along.
I actually have to stop myself from singing stuff.
Same.
Because I know that I'll just...
Like, there are certain songs, like, for instance, at work, we always have headphones on. There are certain songs I cannot listen to at work because I will just want to sing my heart out to them.
Yeah, same. I like dance in my little corner.
Absolutely, same.
I always, just stand up and do a shimmy.
I'm a master sit dancer, I suppose. Dancing sitter.
Sitting dancer?
Sitting dancer. That's right, yeah.
It's the new thing.
Yeah, I'm really great at dancing in my own car.
Same.
But never in public.
No, hell no.
Absolutely not.
Except maybe this past Friday.
Well.
Actually, did you dance this past Friday?
Absolutely not.
No, you're just sitting.
I was sitting and I might have thrown my hands in the air a little bit, but that's about it. No true dancing.
So we went out together this weekend, guys. I got a promotion at work and it's my last week, so we decided to kind of bring some of our work friends and have a few drinks, and of course a few drinks turned into quite a few drinks.
For some of us.
Well, actually, I feel like for all of us, but some of us could hold it. And
I only had like 4 drinks. Or 5.
Okay, 6. I actually can't remember how much I had after we left. I remember when you got there, I was toasted. But I don't remember the phone call to you.
You called me no less than 6 times.
Did I? Why though?
I don't know.
I remember Tawny telling me that I had to call you. And I was like, why? And I just took off from there. I don't remember why.
I was in my car, like, listening to my jams, and you would call me, and I'd be like, hello? Like, I was...
Leave me alone.
I was literally
I'm there in 5 minutes.
I literally would say hello and then hang up if I heard nothing. And then one time, like, 1 out of the 6, you actually were like, hi.
I was like, composed.
You were trying to keep it together. You're like, so your next step is you're going to get off the freeway, right? You're getting off the freeway, right?
Oh my God.
And I was like, no, I'm still on the freeway.
What the fuck?
I don't know. And you were like, in front of where I'm standing, there's a parking lot. So you can park there. It's easy. I was like, okay.
That's a perfect impression of me. I can hear it. I can see it.
Because it was like, you kind of were like, maybe you had 1 too many.
Yeah.
But like, I knew you had not. You had quite a few more than that.
For sure.
It was pretty composed. Had I not known you, I would have been impressed, you know?
I'm happy about that. I don't get to go out so much nowadays, so I feel like, the line is so thin, and we had nothing to eat up until the time Josh got there.
Yeah.
So.
Thank God somebody came through with the Costco pizza.
Thank God, Josh.
Not that I ate any before we left.
I had 1.
I had none.
I know. Why do I do this to myself?
I should have eaten.
It's true.
We all should have eaten.
Actually, yes, 100% true.
I've been to that bar a couple times, and the music this time was actually pretty good.
I was pretty happy with it.
Yeah, it was some like old school kind of 90s, some more popular hits.
Yeah.
Which was a nice change of pace because I went last time and it was all
like what?
Shit I did not know. It's kind of a weird crowd. I guess that night it was like a live band, and my friend wanted to go, and that's why we went. And I was like, I don't know any of these songs. This is not my jam. I want to say it was like, not like cumbia, but like,
okay, kind of.
It might have been, yeah, exactly. And I was like, I don't know this. Not that I would have danced regardless.
I mean, that area definitely has that crowd.
Yeah.
Was there a lot of people there that other time?
It was
Packed.
slammed, yeah.
I'm surprised at how busy it was. Like, for a place that is in, like, a strip mall.
Yeah.
I was pretty kind of surprised at how bumping it was, because I didn't even realize it was in the mall until we rolled up.
Right.
And I was like, oh, shit, this is where we're going?
It's honestly, like, the main hang in that area. It's, like, gets real poppin'.
I mean, Mang / the only thing.
Pretty much, yeah. That's not, like,
Like Old Town.
Yeah, or, like a dive bar kind of thing, you know?
Right.
And it's cool because it's pretty big, so they have, like, live music and all that kind of thing.
And food, and, like, you can kind of go and sit outside if you get a little bit fucked up.
Might have had to do that. Not on account of either of us.
No, Obvi. If it wasn't Obvi.
I mean.
Yeah, so the music was great.
Yeah, speaking of which, I actually, not to toot my own horn, but I totally blasted my own playlist on the way.
Did. Yes, you did.
I was like, and it was like, I wanted to go out. It wasn't anything like that, but I still always, no matter what, it's the introvert in me. I get this weird, like, oh man, I really want to go, you know? Like, I wanted to go. I've been excited about it all week.
Yeah.
But still, it's like something, you know.
Sometimes it seems like a chore.
Right.
Even if you want to do it.
Exactly. And even though you know you're going to have fun. Yeah. So I put on my playlist so that I'd be like ready to go. It worked like a charm.
Nice.
By the time I got to the end, I was like, let's go. That's why I was getting really mad when you guys called, because that's what I was listening to.
Gotcha. That makes sense. If you guys want to check out our playlist, go to YouTube / like totally random, and it'll be under playlists for Jackson Victoria. And you can comment and hit up our Instagram and let us know if we're absolutely crazy or if we've given you guys a new artist to discover. Yeah, definitely let us know, because we kind of are all about that.
Yeah, and if you guys have any recommendations for artists or things that go along with our playlist, definitely let us know too. We're always looking for new things.
Seriously. Like, I live my life musically
100%
for suggestions that other people have given me.
Yeah, and I think it's really important if somebody recommends a song to you to listen to it.
Yeah,
because I feel like it does give you a little bit of insight into who they are. Yeah. As weird as the song might be, I think it's really telling.
Yeah, I agree.
So if you guys want to tell us.
Give us a shout.
Thanks for listening. Please be sure to rate and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. We update our website with blogs that go with each episode, so check it out on the World Wide Web at liketotallyrandom.com. Yo, did you listen to that sick track I sent you?